Alright, hi everyone out there. Just want to start off. We're going to actually do a review of last night's watch list, October 30th watch list. Looking at the watch list, we had Intel, WWAT, Amgen, Martha Stewart Ford, Alchemy, NYMEX Holdings, Nokia, and Baker Hughes was on yesterday's watch list. So I just want to actually go over that first because, these watch lists are really paying off. And I think, and we're going to actually start off with the 15-minute chart and show you these 15-minute charts. So let's start off with Intel here, INTC, which is going to go as one of my best bets for tomorrow. Even though tomorrow we have the Fed meeting and the Fed, meeting expecting, a change in the rates here, or not a change, not a cut. We're going to see exactly what happens, but because of this, we're not going to have an extended watch list, because I feel that tomorrow up until 2 o'clock we're going to have pretty much a choppy trading day. People are not going to really take a position in the market. But going over to our watch list yesterday, you could see that the time spent in finding these picks, I noticed that I had a tremendous amount of views on yesterday's watch list. Now, I would say about 80% of them were up today at one point, and it's just a matter of developing the skill of taking profits and money management here. First of all, Intel, actually, it's on my watch list continuously. Just a slow grind up today. Even though the market was selling off, this was showing a lot of relative strength here. So on the 15-minute chart, we're just consolidating the last 2 days at this level here. So it looks really good. Look for this one to actually break out of this position tomorrow. I really like Intel. I added to my position here. I'm holding 1,000 shares, and I really do like it here. Just looking at the daily chart on this, I expect a short-term target. I'm going to actually start adding the targets to my day trader radio site. I'm going to actually start with the watch list. I'm going to start adding the targets to it. So I expect this one actually to get up to this level here and continue up. At least $28 here. So let's continue on. That's my high on my list right now. Intel. Continue and again, we're just reviewing yesterday's watch list right now. Intel, WWAT. A listener emailed me today saying that it was very strange that I would be covering a stock like this, and that's true. Something low price like this, I never would cover. The only reason I actually covered this was this move we had the day before yesterday. We had a nice move on volume. It's a solar stock. Chart wasn't that good, making a series of higher highs here. And I looked for a continuation move here. Didn't see the continuation move. I'm still holding this stock, and I'm looking for, I would actually keep this one on a watch list for a breakout of 240, and anything on 240 I would consider adding to my position tomorrow. If there's, if it doesn't look good, it shows some weakness, I might actually get rid of it and just continue watching it for a break above 240. All right. So again, this one didn't just pulled back a little. Pulled right back to a nice moving average here. We're going to see the statistics are down here at a good oversold level on a 15-minute chart. I still like it. I just wanted to explain why I got into it. It just looked good. Normally I wouldn't get into a stock like that, but no real change on that one. Here's a stock that I actually took a position today. Amgen. It was on my watch list yesterday. I like the consolidation here, the market pulling back. This one really didn't pull back, started making new highs. I got in it as it was approaching new highs here, and I'm holding a nice, about 300 shares going into tomorrow here. On the 15-minute chart, this looks good, but what I really like, and as I explained for the last 2 days, is this inverted head and shoulders here. We have shoulder here, head here. This is textbook stuff here. Shoulder here with a moving average coming up here. So look for this one to continue strength. Once this one breaks this 59 area, look for gangbusters. A nice move up, probably up to 65. Right now, weakness would be under. I would actually say weakness would be under today's low. So I just look for my stop to be placed there. MSO also on yesterday's watch list. I said watch for continuation today. And there we had it, straight up from a, continue up. Beautiful chart here. It's going to continue up. This one looks good to go up to the 1450 area. If I zoom out a little, you're going to see where my first target is. I like Martha Stewart a lot. I look for it up to go head up to this area up here, maybe 1462. Long range $15. So you're talking a nice return for a stock. Another successful pick on the watch list yesterday. All these stocks are just showing great follow through. These watch lists are coming through today also. Ford, I like Ford going into the UAL talks, talking with the Auto Workers Union. It kind of pulled back. It did pull, it didn't pull back today. It just started off nice. It had a little gap up, then pulled back, and then came up and pretty much ended flat for the day, if not positive, just by a couple cents. I like this one a lot. Again, this one, daily charts show me a nice inverted head and shoulders here. And again, this is reiterated. I'm actually going over this again. That these are the same technicals that I've been looking at for a while, and these always play out. So inverted head and shoulders, a breakout here, pull back to the shoulder, basically the moving average, and to continue up higher. So I'm looking for this one to continue higher. Again, another a stock on the watch list yesterday that performed beautifully. Each stock that I put on this watch list at night usually has, I would say, a 90% chance of moving up, and that's a high percentage. I don't place these stocks on my list without myself either in them or planning on to get in them the next day. The thing is knowing when to take profits. Here's a good example. AKM, looking for a $40 price target. I thought this one could take, actually hit the $40 area. Thought it might be able to pull back off the $40. It was pulling back. All of a sudden, we had some volume coming in. So I got in on the volume. I announced it on the radio, DayTraderRadio.com. I was seeing some good volume coming in here. Institutions were buying this one. And not knowing that the analyst meeting was on, I decided to get in here, in the $39 area. Ran it up to above 40. Took profits. Ran all the way up to 41 and change. And then continued to trade, and got out of it, got out with a nice profit, and found out later that the analyst meeting was going on, and they were confirming guidance and stuff like that. Just to let you know, that one looks good. Another good stock that I had on my watch list, and I was talking about it all day. I said, this one, I smell something. I smell something happening. If you were listening, you know I was saying. I said, something's happening with this one. Hasn't made the move yet. It was about 12 o'clock. I was saying, expect something to happen with NYMEX and MX. And there we had some volume starting to come in. We started to ramp up 130 to all the way to 132. Got in it, took profits. That's it. That's the key, is to take profits in this market. So you got to take profits. You got to move on. And look what happened. Right after the profits was taken, it came right back. So dangerous stock. And it definitely moves. It broke out, came right back. I just want to show you the daily chart. Still intact. I still like it. Look for either a move up tomorrow, or if it breaks down below the low of today, I would consider that I would actually probably step out of it and wait for just a bullish uptrend again. Look for some volume coming in and a nice up day to get back in this one. Long term, I see this one going to about 138 short term, and above 145 long term. So I definitely like NMX. BHI, I had it on my watch list. I didn't even actually mention it today. Good thing. Now I'm added to my watch list. I want to be looking to get in it tomorrow. It does look really good here. It really depends on the oil and Baker Hughes. We're going to see they have oil inventory numbers coming out tomorrow, and it should look interesting. So I'm watching that one also. JetBlue, I added to the position today. My last one I'm adding to the watch list tonight. JetBlue. Oil going down. Airlines coming into favor. Look for some continued strength in this one. Anything above 943, 940, look to continue to buy. I would think this one's going to break out very soon. We have a downward trend line right here, a perfect downward trend line. Looking right there, we have an inverted head and shoulders. Very, very slight, not a very well-formed one, but a very good one nevertheless. It just looks great. We have a breakout here. I would say about 972. If you get above, actually, that would be the downward trend line. So look for 980 as a good breakout to move us up nicely, and look for airlines to come into favor again. Again, my best bet for tomorrow is Intel. I like JetBlue as a continuation play. And look on the site, Day Trader Radio, also for updates. I'm going to try to get the live flash updates to update you on charts throughout the day, any setups and stuff. I'm going to really make this site something worthwhile. All right. I'm DayTraderRockStar, and you can email me at ironaction@yahoo.com, or leave me a comment on YouTube if you find these videos helpful. Really appreciate it, and look forward to trading with you tomorrow. I'll be on the air at 8 o'clock tomorrow for pre-market, and I think that's about it. I'll talk to you then.